Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, we had just told the other students that they had agreed to spending their lives inside of the school. How are they going to react? I kind of doubt they're going to believe it, but maybe we'll be surprised. We all said we could.
Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
Because being outside wasn't an option. World War III is going on out there.
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
I love Monokuma just being there to be like, hey, fuck the lot of you. Oh, bud. Oh.
What?
The shop.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then, really?
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Uh-huh.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
Now that I actually have no idea. Here's the thing. There will have been a lot of different ultimates to grace this school with their presence. I would imagine the ultimate neurologist probably was here at some point, so I can't explain how Junko/Monokuma did this. I just know they did it.
How? Come, that hardly matters right now.
I like that the game is like, don't question it, we just did it. Don't think too hard.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive is in the first motive you presented to us, or your mission statement when you started the killing games, which? The original motive?
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
Oh, but what was the original motive? It was the videos. If we had our memories, I don't know why I'm suddenly inserting myself into this. If they had their memories, then they'd know that the world outside was fucked. Their families were already dead. Their friends were already dead. Sakura's dojo was already destroyed. Whatever everyone else was dealing with. That's why our memories had to be wiped. Otherwise, we would have been able to go, they're already dead. What kind of threat is this? Are you gonna make them deader? Like, what?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret.
Nah, just figured it out. It's fine.
Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So, until we do that... Well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So... The one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Okay, make your argument. Okay. Could be any of them.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly! You're
Okay.
just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away.
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
She is. I've probably said this before. I can't... Because I'm recording so much at once, my memory gets a little bit shitty. This is my last opportunity to get a perfect trial. I'm probably going to be taking things slowly, but in cases where I'm like, oh no, 100%, I see what you're doing, then... If I had been wrong then, I would have cried.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Indeed we did!
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
This... I thought we were past this! How many times has this been shown? I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
By faking their death.
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me!
It's not any of you.
I blame Makoto!
Fucking thanks, bitch.
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
It's 'cause he's lucky as fuck.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
I fucking hate you guys. I seriously do.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Shut up!
Wait, what are you trying to say?
God damn.
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic.
Thank you.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
And thank you too, Byakuya.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
I mean, Hero tried to do that. Hero tried last go-around and everyone ignored him.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been it was the other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago.
And she died at least a few days ago.
So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
No, her profile said that she didn't have a single scar.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm...
Toko, the bisexual icon that we did not need. Great.
I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? I think we want Mukuro's profile. That's where it'll say she had no scars. I think. Yeah, I think we want the profile.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
That's true.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
I'm
You didn't
being wary
deny me
here.
this time.
What?
You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Yeah. The victim was the ultimate soldier who'd strolled across 1,000 battlefields. Is that how she got all those wounds? Yeah, the profile says that she
Mukuro
never
was the
sustained a single
ultimate
scar.
soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those...
Yes!
No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
He's not been training you, girl. Girl, you do you, Toko. And then Byakuya started throwing up in a corner.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay, and yeah, look at the placement of them. There were all the Gungnir spears were.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Junko.
If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. It was the mastermind.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
I mean, they've got a point.
The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
Oh god! I don't know. No, there's no way Mukuro was the one that attacked me. The hand! The Fenrir tattoo! Even if I didn't see their face... If you compare what we know about Mukuro to the masked attacker, I'm pretty sure I've used this as a thumbnail before, but I'm gonna grab it just in case. It should be obvious. Okay. Tattoos. Something about tattoos. Oh, Lord. Could be the
You
profile.
never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Oh, God!
Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the
Oh!
left foot?
Fuck no!
Or could it be the hips?
Oh! No! No! That is mean! Oh, fuck! I know what we have to do. We have to grab one of the hands and then ding it to... It was Mukuro. It was... Which hand? Oh, shit! Oh! Okay. I'm keeping it on this screen because the timer isn't ticking down. Okay, she was lying on her back, and it was the hand that was closest to Makoto, so that would be her right hand. I'm trying to remember the picture, and I think the picture showed the left, but I don't know. Oh, balls! This is awful! Oh! The thing that's gonna screw me up with this trial, the fact that I struggle to tell the difference between my right and my left. Oh, God! She was lying on her back. The lab coat had been placed the wrong way round, and I want to say it was her right. I want to say it was her right. Whoever attacked me, they didn't have something Mukuro definitely had. That should be proof enough that the one who attacked me wasn't Mukuro.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
What if I'm wrong?
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh?
I'm so distressed by this.
This other part. Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
No, I don't
Maybe
know.
the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
I've got a 50-50 shot. I've got a 50-50 shot.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was...
Yes!
No, it's wrong.
Oh, I've never been so proud! Thank you, memory.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you.
Monokuma's getting more and more annoyed.
But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Except she's got scars on her hands.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything. Oof. That is. Is that a scar or are her hands just burned? Shit. Oof. Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
Just say yes. Say yes! Throw the trial! If it means we all die, then at least you die! Throw the trial, Makoto!
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Boo!
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful.
Yeah, it is.
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Dude, don't be a dick.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
And I'm gonna call you a bitch. Nothing to do with your hands, though. I just think you're a bitch.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
Oh, no. It's not that she was dead before you arrived. It's that she died after you arrived and you all witnessed it.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
No, the opposite. She was killed in public with all of you as witnesses.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right?
Not at all. You were witnesses.
Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
You'd need a handy-dandy corpse cupboard. There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. In the biolab.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Cause he is perceptive. He's not a dumbass.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
I don't know whether to take that as a diss or not.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess.
Oh, feeling nervous, are we, Monokuma? Feeling a little bit flustered.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
Oh, we have evidence, Monokuma. We have plenty of evidence, and I will show it to you in the next episode. So, until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.